Do you still have questions about the daily pause limits on the E8 Pro one phase evaluation? Then this video is for you. I've recently passed this evaluation and received 2 payouts already. So join me for this in-depth review. Okay, let's get into it, guys. So just to be clear, the evaluation we're speaking about is the one-step E8 Pro evaluation, right? Here's some details about it. So a profit target of 8%, maximum overall loss of 8%, a daily profit cap, and a daily pause allowance of 2%. And as you can see, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. So they even tell you if you breach daily pause level, your account will be stopped until the end of the day and you can continue after. Failing the daily stop level doesn't breach your account. So you can look at it as a soft breach, right? Your account won't get failed because you breached this rule. Okay, the only way essentially you can lose this evaluation or fail it is having a maximum overall loss of 8%. That's the only way you're going to fail. Okay, so these two parameters of the daily pause and the daily profit cap will not lead you to fail the account. You can breach the soft breach rule once a day for an unlimited amount of time, technically, right? So obviously my personal advice would be not to be risking 2% on each trade, obviously, because that will only leave you 4 trades in a row. If you lose 4 trades in a row risking 2%, obviously you'd breach the maximum overall loss, which is not the idea. So that's just my advice. But anyway, so just quickly, if we go to the help center on the E8 Markets website, you'll end up here, right? This is where you'll end up. Go to evaluation trading rules. Those are the general rules. You should obviously read those before you purchase an account. But the E8 Pro V1 is the evaluation that we are speaking about specifically today. So obviously you can just read this, go through it, just pause the video and read it just for yourself. Okay, so this is what I wanted to highlight. When you reach the 2% daily pause limit, all trades are closed within 30 to 360 seconds after the violation. It is not instant, so we advise using a stop loss on each trade to avoid losing more than 2%. So I can speak through experience. The trades won't be closed instantly. There will be a slight delay from when your trade is down, or when your trade is above the 2% loss, so more than 2%, it takes some time for that trade to close through their systems. So I highly advise to use a stop loss below 2%, because if you go in more than 2%, your trade's going to close anyway. So why lose more than 2% when you can lose a maximum of 2%, if you know what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. So let me show you an example, right? So this is my evaluation that I passed a couple of weeks back, I think. Anyway, so this is also the dashboard. So it will show you your minimum trading days, your profit target, your daily pause limit of 2%. In this case, it was a 10K account, so 2% was $200. So I just wanted to show you guys here in my daily results history. As you can see, I did lose quite a few trades, more than 2%. So when you lose a trade, or when your trade is running at a loss of 2% or more, and either your stop loss is higher than 2%, meaning your stop loss is at, let's say, $207.63, right? $207.63. If your stop loss is at this level, it will close out at that level, and the profit cap applied will be that value. So technically you can lose more than 2%, but your account is paused, right? and you don't want to be losing more than 2%. When you're down more than 2%, your account, well, E8 market systems will close that trade, right? So don't risk more than 2% because either way you're going to be losing 2% or more. So why not just lose 2%? Mentally, it makes a big difference on your trades, I believe. So always make sure you're using a stop loss and it is less than 2%. So make it 1.95%, if you know what I'm saying, if you are ending up risking that much on a trade. See, so like, yeah, my stop loss was minus 2.16%. So it was minus $216. That was where my stop loss was. I should have had it at minus 199, let's just say, because now I've lost an extra $16, which does play with you mentally, knowing you only should be losing 2%. So that trade will hit the stop loss and close at that value much faster than the systems in place will close the trade at minus 2%. So that is basically what I want to do, get across clearly, is your stop loss will get triggered faster than the systems in place to close the trade automatically and pause your account. So every time your account loses more than 2% or makes more than 2%, your account is paused, right? That's why it's the daily pause. Your account is paused and you may not trade for the rest of the day, as it says over here. So trades will be disabled till midnight server time. Okay, so you won't be able to trade for that day, but it will open up the next day and you can trade again. So every day you may not lose 2% or more and make 2% for more. So as you saw earlier, there was a day I made $206.70. So now I made more than 2%. And nothing happens. The account doesn't, the trade does not get closed automatically. It'll run, it can run to 400. Okay, it's fine. But the profit that will count towards your profit target will be capped at $200. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, so if you make more than $200, it's fine. They're not going to close that trade, they're not going to do anything, but just know that profit is not counting towards your profit target, which is the whole aim of this evaluation. You'll only count $200 towards that profit target. So yes, you can close if you hold that trade to say the next day and it's now running. So let's say you have a trade and you place it and it's made $400. It's still running, right? And the trade will automatically count $200 towards that day. Let's say you close $200 on the one day and that trade is still running the next day and you have a profit of still $157, right? Let's say it came down a bit. You can close that trade the next day. But that's a bit complicated for I think everyone. Just know, yeah, I think that made sense, honestly. But anyway, so yes, I'm all over the place, but it's just quite a raw video today. I'm not going to be editing it. So when you breach your daily pause limit, you get an email from E8 Markets, right? And this is the email you receive. Unfortunately, you have exceeded the daily pause limit. As a result, your account has been temporarily locked until the start of the next trading day. So it's just paused, right? It helps you to stay disciplined, in my opinion, because it removes revenge trading. Because now, let's say you lose 2%, you pissed off, you want to trade again, try and make back your losses, revenge trading and all of that, or over trading as well. Well, you can't because the account is locked. So it helps you to stay disciplined. It really helped me, and that's why I really like this account. Anyway, so All open positions have been closed. You can resume trading tomorrow. Our progressive daily pause allowance is designed to prevent account violations from standard daily drawdown. So our one-phase process is designed to support your development as a trader. We encourage you to continue refining your trading plan and strategies with E8 Markets. So that's the email you get. And I just wanted to show you more of the information. I'll put a link down below for this E8 Pro Help Center information, so you guys can go and read it for yourselves. But basically, this is all you need to know. 8% profit target, 2% daily profit cap, minimum trading days. Yeah, as I was saying, you have to place at least one trade every 90 days. And the daily pause. Yeah, the daily pause. So just read this very carefully, and this is all you need to know. Yeah, I've been speaking for 10 minutes, so I should probably wrap it up. Hopefully this is all you need. Just read it. Ask me questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm pretty sure I understand everything about this account right now, so I might have not spoken about it, but I'm pretty sure I can answer your questions. So just drop them down below. And just go through all of these articles. They're very helpful. There's nothing more you need to know, I think. And that's basically it. So yeah, this is the account that I passed the evaluation. I'm seeing if there's any other information I can share with you. Not that I can see. And then this is my trader stage evaluate account. So this is the account you get once you've passed. And as you can see, the daily pause goal is still here. So once you are in the E8 trader stage, you still have to adhere to these rules, which is helpful. So now for me as a trader, not knowing I can't lose more than 2% in a day, granted my stop loss will be at 2%, but let's say it's not an revenge trade, eventually within those seconds, 30 to 360 seconds, my trades will be closed and I won't risk losing my entire balance in one day. That is very helpful to me. And yeah, I think that's all the information I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Sorry for being all over the place. I wish I was more to the point, but hopefully you guys get the point. And just read these articles. They will really help you. So yeah, if you didn't take anything from this video, at least just go read this. It will answer your questions, guys. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.